Hey crypto kids, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at the price of Bitcoin and a bunch more other stuff because we have seen a very crazy move yesterday, as you guys know. But today we're going to be walking through exactly what happened, what I'm doing at the moment in terms of trades and spot positions on Bitflex. So we're going to be going through a bunch of things on today's video. We're also going to be going through the US national debt because there's a pretty interesting stat that's going on at the moment. And of course, we're going to go through what exactly happened yesterday and my price targets for Bitcoin in the macro and on the short term. But guys, if you want to be trading Bitcoin at a time like this, then you can head over to the description below and trade on either Bitflex or Bybit or both, which is what I would recommend for diversifying your risk. Of course, none of this is financial advice, just speaking based off experience. But if you do sign up to Bitflex using this link, you can actually get a chance to win 1,000 USDT in your account. And all you got to do is deposit 50 USDT and make one trade until November the 1st. And we have a pretty cool campaign with Bybit too. You can check the description for that as well. Now, jumping into the price of Bitcoin, we are currently trading at $28,500, ladies and gents. And if you've been following with the videos, we have been discussing a setup for a long position for the break of this ascending triangle. We put the entry at around 28.1, if I'm not wrong, and the take profit was around the 30K range. Now, of course, if you did take that position on the day before this crazy stuff happened, then you would be in very nice profits if you did decide to take profit, or you're keeping the position open. So massive congrats on that. However, if you haven't opened that position, I've actually re-entered, like I said I would, at around 28.3K. So I'm still in that position. And Bitcoin's trading at 28.5. Now, what happened, like very brief summary of what happened yesterday, was that basically Cointelegraph, which is one of the biggest news outlets in crypto, said that the Bitcoin BlackRock ETF got approved, right? They've said this, and I think it could have been mistaken with the iShares Bitcoin spot ETF, which actually did get approved yesterday. So this was tweeted. Of course, now it's deleted. And after that happened, a very famous mainstream media news outlet called Benzinga, shared the news about it. Then Reuters saw it. And after Reuters did see it, this is something else that I want to share. Yeah, I was wondering, why am I sharing this? This is something else. So this is like a teaser into something else that I'm going to share in the video. So let me switch back to my face to properly explain it. So Benzinga saw this and shared it. And then Reuters, again, one of the biggest market, the news outlets in the traditional markets also shared this. And what the craziest thing was that happened, that Bloomberg shared this on their terminal. So someone hacked, or someone within Cointelegraph tweeted about this. Then Cointelegraph made the mistake or was hacked again. We don't know for sure yet. I think they did make an announcement, but again, we can't know for sure. So then this was picked up by Benzinga, then Reuters via Benzinga, then hit the Bloomberg terminals, which is exactly what everyone on Wall Street uses. This is why I was so shocked that the Bloomberg terminals had this news on there. That's really crazy. So it just goes to show that a simple mistake by a news agency can cause Bitcoin to move up by 7% and then dump again by 7%. And if we look at the argument by the SEC on why they're not accepting all the Bitcoin spot ETF applications, which one of them did get accepted yesterday, is because that they show that it's actually very much manipulative. The Bitcoin markets, they can be easily manipulative, and they would not be protecting US investors. Now, the approval of the iShares one, right? Because iShares isn't as significant as BlackRock. This could have been orchestrated to see how the market reacts, right? And the Cointelegraph hack could have also been orchestrated to prove the SEC's point. Now, this move that we had yesterday for sure does prove their point. So this just goes to show into a conspiracy theory that all of this could have been potentially orchestrated. It wouldn't be from a sci-fi movie, that this is actually all done on purpose. So we have proved their point, but we are trading at $28,500. The bright side of this is that now we know how bullish the markets are, and that when the Bitcoin BlackRock spot ETF is actually approved, that we could go potentially higher. The only thing that frustrates me alongside what I mentioned earlier is that the BlackRock spot ETF should have caused Bitcoin to go over $30,000. Who knows? Maybe if we didn't realize this was fake news, we could have maybe gone up higher. But I guess now the only way to know is to actually wait for the news to be seen. But yeah, I mean, there is clearly still hype in the markets, and the craziest thing was that the Bloomberg terminals picked this up, probably spiking up interest in Wall Street as well. That's why we went up by 7% and then quickly fell down by 7%. In terms of my target, again, I am still in this long position on derivatives. And in fact, I'm going to be buying 50 USDT worth of Bitcoin. So let's put in 50 USDT because I forgot to do it in the previous video. So I'm just going to buy some Bitcoin now on Bitflex, which you can also do for your HODL positions. And again, if you sign up using the link in the description below, you can get a chance to winning 1,000 USDT. So I just bought some Bitcoin. I think we have a very nice average. Of course, I'm going to be depositing more into there too to buy up more amounts of Bitcoin. But do let me know how much Bitcoin have you accumulated so far in the longest bear market ever. So that would be interesting to know. So in terms of our target for Bitcoin though, look, we're right above this parallel channels mid-range of resistance, support now, sorry. So it's a very important level to hold. If we can hold it for a longer amount of time, then, you know, look, it's very hard to say in the moment. We do need to give the market like a couple of more days to find its balance. However, I do think that 29.1K is very, very good resistance. Even though we did come to it, I think if we continue higher, 29.1K could be a time to be taking profit. So I will be putting on derivatives a take profit at 29.1K. So we go 29,100. I will be doing that. And as a stop loss, I am going to be putting 27,750 for the stop loss. So that should be a very nice risk managed trade over there. So that's what I have done for my trade, and I will be waiting it out, ladies and gents. But again, of course, in the macro, I am bullish for Bitcoin, the Bitcoin halving, at least a year after the Bitcoin halving. So in around 2025, we should be seeing the markets surging. But we can see a small double top could be forming on Bitcoin over here on the monthly time frame. So this is something that I would be on the lookout for. But ladies and gents, that is pretty much it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. And guys, I'll be seeing you all very, very shortly. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Take care, everyone, and bye-bye.